Last night on Dancing with the Stars, it started off with, tell me the best thing about the best year of your life. Somehow, Rumor Willis decided she wanted to tell us about the time that people called her a potato head, or Mrs. Potato Head, or whichever you want to call it. But I have to say to her, why would you choose that moment in your life? I don't know, but, even Mrs. Potato Head was a millionaire. After it was all said and done, Rumor and Val had the best dance of the evening, so she has no worries and no concerns about going home. My most improved dancer of this week is Patti LaBelle. Last week, she was horrible, looked like a sack of potatoes being dragged around the stage. This week, she must have watched my video because she was fabulous. She had energy, she was cute, and baby, she put that fringe in the air. The worst dance of the night goes to Chris and Whitney. I don't know what they were doing. It just wasn't good. I don't even know what to say about it besides it was just that bad. So they'll probably be going home soon. So in the bottom three, you have Riker and Allison, which I was so shocked. They were at the top of the leaderboard. Nobody voted for them. You have to vote for these people if you want them to stay. He's really good. I mean, he goes from almost winning the show to almost leaving. Whoops. Also in the bottom three, Michael and Peta. Is Peta from the Hunger Games? Because Willow, who was Primrose Everdeen, was in the bottom three as well. I wonder if there's a connection there. So at the end of the show, Michael and Peta go home. So let's talk about this little gay boy named David Archuleta. His scandal this week is he's a season 7 alumni from American Idol, and he decided to come out and tweet against the gay community. He come out very quickly and retorted and said that he was not talking about the gay community, even though, it was quite obvious. So I think he's from Indiana, or he could go back to Indiana, where all those other homophobes are obviously from. I've decided not to speak on the issue until now because his little gay ass got involved. So now that I've spoke on that, that will be the end of that. So speaking of Indiana, we had the national championship basketball tournament between the Duke Blue Devils and the Wisconsin Badgers. The Badgers came up short. Boo! Duke won. What do you do? So here we are with my special guest star this week, Whitney Coble. Hey, Whitney.
Hello.
She is our guest star this week to tell us all about RuPaul's Drag Race. She is an aficionado. She knows more about it than I do, and don't most straight people. So we started off with a mini challenge this week. Monster in Your Pants.
AKA the weirdest challenge ever.
I mean, most uncomfortable challenge ever for Max anyway. But Ginger Minge wins this challenge. Now, she wins the challenge. She gets to pick who the top 3 are going to be in her team. So there's going to be 3 people in her group, and she gets to pick the other groups. Do you think she was shady in choosing the other groups?
No, that's not what she was shady about.
Oh my God, we have to find out what she's shady about. But Ginger did win, and so they go into the Maxi Challenge.
Maxi Pad Challenge.
The Maxi Pad Challenge. We're all like, stop calling it a Maxi Challenge. We just call it a regular challenge, don't you think?
Main Challenge? What
Main
happened to
Challenge.
Main Challenge? They used to call it the Main Challenge.
I think it.
Original
You know what I think it is? I think it went away when they stopped doing She-Mail because Carmen Carrera got pissed.
Right.
So anyway, so we go on to the Maxi Challenge. And the Maxi Challenge is to be acted out. Where in the world is Merle Ginsburg? Do you know who Merle Ginsburg is?
Vaguely. I vaguely remember season 2.
She was season 1 and season 2 RuPaul's Drag Race judge.
Right.
And then she disappeared.
Right.
And then Michelle Visage took her place.
For good reason.
Because Michelle Visage has bigger boobs than Merle Ginsburg does. And Michelle Visage does not wear a bob.
And it's more interesting.
And it's more interesting, and it's from Joyzy.
Right.
Is she from Joyzy?
Yes.
And wears way more makeup.
Right.
So, anyway, Merle Ginsburg was actually a guest judge this week, right? So, they acted out as RuPaul, Merle Ginsburg, and Michelle Visage. Now, we had all 3 groups. Each one of them had their difficulties. Who do you think was the worst in each group?
All the RuPauls.
Every damn RuPaul. Every RuPaul that you could find was terrible. Like, I thought the Merles were good. I thought the Michelle Visages were pretty
Decent.
on point. Yes.
Decent.
But the RuPauls, honey, she's the star of the show. What are you doing? Jane Dior Fierce, not good. Nervous, shady. Candy Ho. Her hairline was showing.
The beard is back.
The bearded lady, the bearded dragon is
I
back.
thought the beard had disappeared.
But did you see her hairline?
Yeah.
Her hairline underneath that wig? And Kenny Davenport, even though she is my running favorite,
For
she
what
was
reason
bad.
or not.
So at the end of the challenge, Katya won the challenge. Who did she play again?
Katya.
She was so good and won the challenge. Did she play?
She only won the challenge because she came out with a shark on her foot. Fair statement?
Yeah, fair statement.
Katya is like Willem without the attitude.
Or the 5 o'clock shadow.
Or the 5 o'clock shadow.
Yeah. Your bottom two, I can believe it. It was like nobody's business. Candy Ho. Poor thing. This is her 3rd week in a row. She was in the bottom two. So, and then you had Jaden Dior Fierce. It was her first time in the bottom two,
Yes.
right? She did really good. She had a nuclear type meltdown in Untucked though.
Yeah.
Nuclear type. She was crying all her glitter off and her prison makeup.
Yep. And you know what? It really wasn't fair to her. I didn't think she was that bad that she deserved to be in the bottom. It's just that nobody was worse than her.
Yeah, her
Nobody
shitty was
worse.
less shitty or more shitty than the other shitty.
But even in Untucked, Ginger was like, "It's okay. Candy's gonna be worse than you. You'll be fine."
Ginger is giving me shade these days.
I really like Ginger, but
I did too. And her and Kennedy are tag teaming. Pearl and Violet and Miss Fame and I don't like that. It's like Mean Girls.
Which let me just say that she pulled Kennedy through that whole challenge.
She did.
And Kennedy did not get ready for that ugly outfit. And I'm sorry, but Rue is
I think Kennedy's going to win the whole thing. Who do you think is going to win?
Rue is losing it. I don't know anymore.
She's confused because, like her, I like Ginger Minge in the beginning.
I like
but
Ginger, but
she's shady.
now, but all the Mean Girls always make it to the top. So Roxy Andrews,
Raja.
Roxy,
Raja. Yuck, Mr. Yuckmouth is what Raja is. I don't like her.
Kennedy Davenport though, and her Jade Jolie hair all over her body, like nope.
Yes, wasn't working for me either.
I'm done.
Me too. So at the end of the show, Candy Ho finally went home. Yay!
The hoe has left the building.
That is all these two needed. But we had our two. I guess they're the most popular ones out of the Rupauls Drag Race girls. You think? Like as far as musicians are concerned? Meh. So we have Shangela doing Uptown Fish. It's a take on the Mark Ronson, Bruno Mars, Uptown Funk. And if I've ever seen any coattails being ridden, they couldn't be ridden any harder than Shangela's riding them right now. But the other new release this week is Manilla Luzon. She has her song out called This Body. Okay. Manilla Luzon cannot sing her way out of a ketchup bag.
But it sounds good.
This one sounds better. It looks like a producer got a hold of her this week.
And it has a good beat.
It does have a good beat, and it's pretty okay.
You can dance to it.
You can dance to it, but you can't dance to the "Get your hand on my crotch."
Yeah, but I could dance to the original.
Oh, well, I don't even like the original, so how the hell would I gonna like?
But you
some
should leave
parody?
the spoofs to Weird Al.
True that. True that. True that.
But think about it. Alaska, Sharon Needles, whether you like her or not,
Don't like her.
have made careers actually making original music.
It's true, and Manila's was original.
And, you know, there are others.
So I liked it. So I'll give a thumbs up to Manilla Luzon. And for Shangela, thumbs down. Sorry, girl. You're actually one of my favorites. Try not to ride people's coattails. It's not cute. Thank you so much for watching the Unfamous show. Thank you so much to our guest star today, Whitney Coble. Look for Whitney Coble coming soon to YouTube with makeup tutorials. We're getting her on camera for her first time today. I thought she did a great job. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you next week. Bye!